rebounds. Also, how about Jonquel Jones with 6 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds? Talk about stuff in a stat sheet.
Liberty got it done. And how about Lacan calling bank? I don't know if she called it. Scoring here in the second quarter. Johannes left alone. Can't hit, and rebound Nelson Adota.
Lacan's been a really nice missed part of the season for Eurobasket, but she's been incredible. And how about Bria Hartley? Only missed one.
A 9-0 Connecticut run to kind of crawl back into this one early. And Lacan, there's that defensive prowess. It's Olympics last summer in the silver medal. Johannes down the lane, beautiful pass. Stewie won't go. Meeseman active on the glass, but taps it over to Hartley. Hartley pushing the tempo. Torre inside. Nelson Adota. And that pass just 8-point advantage early second quarter here on My 9. There's a foul call. And it's on Lacan. That's going to be her first team foul on Connecticut.
And as you see, many Liberty players were playing more minutes than Sandy Brondello wanted them to.
Ionescu from deep, left it short, tipped up and off by Burke. Rebound Lacan. Here comes Connecticut. Lacan, oh, she's a speedster. Coast to coast for 2.
It's already that.
Right.
It's a very savvy and hard to get ticket this time of year in New York for a New York Liberty game. I'm not even going to hold you.
Energy's going up for sure. And Jones lost her balance, turned it over. Hartley the other way. That pass broken up by Ionescu. Here comes New York. Ionescu kept the pivot, finds Meeseman. Burke in the corner, got it back to Meeseman. Mabry hits it out of bounds. Jones lines up a 3, off the mark. Hartley the easy rebound. Here comes Mabry. Mabry got off to a good start in that first quarter. Hartley finds Edwards. Edwards, nice dump off, but Nelson Adota making the most of her minutes lately. Sandy Brondello talked about wanting to get her more playing time down the stretch of the regular season. Jones over to Burke. Shot clock winding down. Burke fouled on the way to the rim, and she'll shoot 2.
I love the patience in the way that I'm seeing the New York Liberty run their half-court option.
Ball. Burke can't hit the first free throw. Join us at Barclays Center this Thursday, August 28th, when the New York Liberty take on the NY Liberty. 1 for 2 for Kennedy Burke. Burke getting her 7th start of the season tonight. Lacan, no good. Rebound Jones. Rare miscue from Lacan early. Burke. She feels they're too fast. Hartley, nice pocket pass. Edwards blocked by Gardner. Got it back, surrounded. Dribbles out of trouble, leaves it for Mabry. Mabry, the heave, won't go. Rebound Ionescu.
Continues to be everywhere.
Gardner driving around the baseline. Ionescu got it back to Gardner. Gardner stops, surrounded, kick out. Jones is lonely. Lead back to double figures, and Hartley going to go to the line for 2.
Rebecca Gardner is making great things happen
from 3-point range. Hartley can't hit on the first free throw. And Tina Charles, and in these 23 points in that win Saturday over Chicago. She had 22 combined points in the previous 6 games. It's quite the breakout performance for Hartley, who's
8 for 9 from the field. She's out there giving her all, competing. In some ways, even just worked her way back into WNBA form, and after all those injuries.
Good to see her back out there. Ionescu over to Gardner. Got to get it up quickly. The runner won't go, and tapped out of bounds.
Hot, strong start from the New York Liberty, but I know that they're focusing on putting 4 quarters together. They want a full game effort.
Figure out how to sustain that energy. Lacan got an easy putback.
And that's a sign of something the Liberty are really talking about in their locker room playoffs.
5 second chance points for Connecticut. Nice pass. Burke Can't get the roll. Here comes Lacan the other way. Over to Mabry. Mabry trying for in and out dribble. Spinning on Gardner. Can't get the layup. Rebound in traffic. Burke. Now Jones will hand it off to Ionescu. And we have a whistle. Foul is going against Tina Charles. It's going to be her second NBA in steals. They get after you.
And guess what? I love it.
Ionescu long range won't go.
And guess what? Or be the one to bring it.
Yes. Here's Morrow on the drive. Wild shot won't go. Ionescu the board. Pushes the tempo. Gives it up to Stewie. Phoebish in the corner. Won't go. And Morrow the board. It was the physical app on Saturday in that game with Chicago. It was furious.
Listen, it wouldn't be one single team or one player. There's been a number of...
Gardner nearly got another block, but made contact with the head of Morrow, so Morrow will shoot two.
There's been a number of entanglements, if you will. They went and played the Atlanta Dream. You know, they've got a lot of size, and they're a physical team, too. Even the Connecticut Sun, you know, these are into the playoffs.
Even the teams that have already been eliminated from postseason contention, still scrapping, still competing at a high level. If you play in Dallas, you're going to have to deal with Paige Beckers. If you play in Chicago, fine.
And guess what? Everybody wants to beat the defending champs. So,
yes,
come correct.
No nights off. Stewie in attack mode. Kick out. Miesemann driving. The runner from the elbow won't go. And a little friendly fire there, but Morrow comes out of there with the rebound. Approaching 3 minutes to go in the first half. New York struggling on the offensive end. They've missed 11 of their last 12 shots. Charles finds a cutting Morrow. Beautiful offensive play there for the Sun.
And Nisa Morrow had a really improving through the season as a rookie.
Stewart on the drive, got the lefty leg.
And it's always when the Liberty needs something, Breanna Stewart manufactures some kind of offensive production.
8 points in her return. Charles can't. Stewart, baseline drive, step through, fouled by the rookie. That is ball game since July 26th. Two-time Finals MVP. Two-time league MVP. Just put New York up by 7. Mabry up top. Behind the back. Working on Miesemann. Pull up in the lane is good. Nice play there. Marina Mabry up to 8 points. Inside, it's a tough pass. Ionescu comes out of the scrum with it. Got it back to Miesemann. Nice feed. Stewart fouled and will go to the line. Connecticut certainly upped the intensity in that second quarter. We are also keeping an eye on Breanna Stewart's minutes. We were told she'd play about 20 minutes in this return ball game. She played 11 minutes in that first half. Lacan getting the start here in the third quarter after having an outstanding first half. Ionescu looking for Jones inside. Charles and Jones. And a foul called on Jonquel Jones. It's going to be her second. This is Hartley. Outside, Lacan knocked down the triple. Again, she's playing with one eye. Ionescu outside to Phoebish. Extra pass. Jonquel Jones penetrating, surrounded by orange jerseys, and will have a jump ball. After taking an elbow on Saturday, shot clock winding down. Ionescu with the rainbow trifecta. Morrow from downtown with the answer. Here's Phoebish. And did not find the angle. Morrow the rebound. A 42-40 advantage for Connecticut, riding a 3-game winning streak. Hartley blocked by Stewart. Mabry inside, Morrow blocked, but a foul is called.
Liberty unable to get that one without the foul call, though.
And knocks down the free throw. Another double-double for the rookie.
Last time that the Sun played the Liberty, she had a very nice game as well. On the glass and just being mobile and working hard and hustling.
Ionescu picked up the dribble. No look! Jones with the lay.
That is incredible patience and no looks to set that pass up.
Morrow wants 3 more and hits again. Morrow showing. Stewart for 3. In and out. Rebound secured by Charles. Connecticut off to a strong start in the third. Hartley can't hit. Rebound Stewart. To get excited about. Connecticut's kind of taking the air out of the building. Jones over to Ionescu. Nice feed. Another special delivery for employee number 20.
And the finesse on these dimes from Sabrina Ionescu. Beautiful piece of art. Yep.
Offensive foul. We're going the other way. Here's Ionescu. And trying for another pass where she was threading the needle, though. But this one stolen by Marina Mabry, who was 2-1 regular season advantage in this series. Lacan to the rack, can't hit. Morrow active on the glass, another board. Mabry, the pump, drive, pull up from the free throw line is no good. Rebound Phoebish. Ionescu surrounded, gave it up to Phoebish. Over to Mieseman in the corner. Ionescu. And we have a foul call. Points. Ionescu to the rim. Kisses it off the window.
Base width for Sabrina Ionescu.
Morrow again from downtown.
Anissa Morrow's on the heater. And she
shoots 23% from three-point range. She's knocked down 3 in the quarter. Jones can't hit. Long rebound to Johannes. Johannes. Pass over to Mieseman for the reverse lay.
The Liberty are doing such a great job of moving without the ball. Body movement.
Lacan, high arcing shot goes down, and the rookies have
Rivers, Anissa Morrow, Olivia Nelson-Adota, J.C. Sheldon, Layla Lacan, Aaliyah Edwards now.
Inside, Nelson-Adota the steal, trying to find Jones on the interior.
Excuse me, and not J.C. Sheldon.
Here's Mabry with the left, won't go, and that's slapped out of bounds. A little bashful about, yeah.
That seat next to Clara Rusai is always so cool.
Thursday, you want to be in the building, but if you can't, you can join me, Roz, and Tina for that broadcast. Here's Kennedy Burke from downtown. Bottoms. And that pass off the Mieseman. And that shooting percentage has gone up here in this third quarter. They're up to 51% for the ball game. Here's Lacan over to Mabry. Can't hit from close range. Nelson-Adota inside. No. Ionescu going at Lacan. Can't finish. Morrow, another rebound. Her 12th of the ball. Mabry. That pass deflected. Nelson-Adota in a crowd had it blocked. Mabry comes out of there with it. Under 10 on the shot clock. Rivers for 3. That drops. The rookies, they've accounted for all 18 of Connecticut's points here in this.
Confidence.
Mieseman out to Burke. Burke penetrating, gets it back to Ionescu. Approaching 2 minutes to go in the third. That pass just out of reach. 11th turnover. And Morrow can't hit on the other end. Phoebus, great recovery and lay. Lacan, nice feed. Morrow, 2 more.
The composition of these two teams couldn't be more different. You know, the Liberty are a very experienced and veteran team that need to take a moment. They're going to regroup, but you
back on Thursday, and a turnover out of the timeout. Rivers, among the league leaders, draws the foul on Ionescu.
In the open court and getting that steal, you like, yeah, cookies. And before it gets pretty and better, you see glimpses of how beautiful things can be for
to work with throughout the rest of the regular season before the postseason. And get that chemistry right. Here's Jones working on Edwards. The turnaround J is money. That's in her repertoire. And now it's Mabry. Snatch back, pull up, won't go. And Jones just pushing Aaliyah Edwards down. But the reason she was pushed down was because Edwards was holding. We're going the other way.
It's uncanny how much.
So Aaliyah Edwards couldn't believe it. She thought it was on Jones.
A confusion concoction.
Beautiful layup, Maureen Johannes.
The Liberty offense has been beautiful with the way they're sharing the ball. They need to put the stops together.
8-second difference, shot and game clock. Mabry pull up over Talbot is money. Shooting a career low from 3-point range. Stewart, and we have some pushing and shoving between Maureen Johannes and Marina Mabry. And you never see Johannes
in anything.
mixing it up. Mabry is a little different, but
you might have seen it. I don't know.